Hey, everybody. Uh, hey, Moonbud. Irish, Ellie, Roberto, Brenda, O2, Sarah, a member for 33 months. Wow. Brenda, member for 8 months. Preet, staff grabber. Pollyanna, O2 Hurricane. All right, Preet, let me get your question. I got everybody else's. I was looking on a channel before I came live to see if there was any and hurried up and wrote them down. Hey, Six Up. I know we've got Sarah's been here for 33 months, almost 3 years. Let's see, Preet. Six Up, do you have a question? Hey, Mr. Hart. Mr. Hart, where's your milestone? Let's see how long you've been a member. There it is. Oh, there's Pollyanna, a member for 10 months. And there it is, Mr. Hart. I've had memberships for 42 months, almost 4 years, 3.5 years.
Hello, wow. Pollyanna. You can scroll up and see your hello.
Pollyanna, do you hear Mr. Hart? He said you can scroll up and see your hello. Staff grabber, member for 38 months. Thank you, staff grabber. Thank you all for being members. I greatly appreciate that. She said you can scroll up or down to see either one of her two hellos. Six Up, do you have a question? Any questions from Six Up? I know Moonbud. I'm going to start with Moonbud here. Moonbud's got a very interesting question. Okay, you're thinking, nah. Oh, he's 2 years old? I wasn't sure how old he was, Brenda. We're going to start with, if you guys have a question, put it in chat. If it's a yes or no question, I'm going to be using the runes. Somebody, Moonbud, there's somebody here. I don't know who it is. Somebody's here. I just got goosebumps. I don't usually get goosebumps unless there's a spirit here. Oops, I missed a card. This card's important. You know what? I'm going to trust the process. That card I missed was there. It didn't want to come with the rest of the deck. What kind of dog is he, Brenda? I know he's a cute little puppy. I know he's 2 years old. I still call them puppies. Okay, Pollyanna, I got you. Please don't yell at me, Pollyanna. I got the BB machine over here. Well, it might not necessarily have anything to do with moving. Let's see. Hey, Ellie. All right. That one card didn't want to come with the rest of the pile when I was shuffling, so I'm going to go ahead and trust the process, and I'm going to keep that card. Moonbud wants to know she's been having a dream consistently about moving into an old abandoned house that is full of old stuff, falling apart and haunted. Oh no, Brenda. That's awful. So Moonbud's question. She wants to know why she's dreaming about moving into an old abandoned house that is full of old stuff that's falling apart and haunted. Hmm. So it looks to me like your life might be out of balance. Something in your life is out of balance. And it's making you feel some sort of way. You have a group of friends, though, that's protecting your heart. I'm not good at interpreting dreams unless they're my own. And then I'm still not good at interpreting them because, like I was saying, I had that dream about my schizophrenic neighbor, which came out of nowhere. And I still cannot tell you what that dream means. So, a lot of times, you know, think about what it might mean to you. Think about what that dream might mean to you, Moonbud. Is your life out of balance right now? Are you feeling down on your luck? But even though these two things may be true, you still have a circle of friends that care about you, that protect you. It might not be about you literally moving. It might be about you having to clean out, meditate, clear out your mind. Your mind might be cluttered with things that no longer serve you. And it might be your thoughts, even though I don't have swords on the board, it might be your thoughts that are clouding your mind. And you need to get away from that. You need to maybe get some help because you lived through some difficult situations that I won't go into. You know what I'm talking about. And maybe all of that is still in your mind and you need to clear it up. You need to, yeah, spirituality would help. So I would recommend maybe you need to get some counseling if you're not getting professional counseling, because I think you're holding on to things that you don't need to hold on to any longer. You need to, yeah, maybe you need to move in your mind. You need to move. Your mind needs to move away from the old way of thinking, um, the old things that you're thinking about. It's okay to have memories, but even the bad memories can hurt us and drag us down right here. So even if you don't get professional help, maybe you want to talk to your closest friends about the situation, about whatever is on your mind, because that dream is not about you literally moving. It's about what's in your mind. And there may be a particular person that is haunting your memory. So maybe, yeah, but you may, Moonbud, I understand you love your life, but maybe you have old memories that are still stuck in your mind that you think about every now and then. And it's not good to do that, especially of, the things that you've been through and the person you just got rid of. So that's not about a literal move. The haunting is the person that you just got rid of, I think. The memory of that person is haunting you. I think that's what you're dealing with. The memory of that person you just got rid of on paper is still haunting you. That's the haunting. You can't take your dreams literal because they're not usually literal. Not like that, not in that sense. I hope that helps you, Moonbud. Maybe talk with your friends about what's on your mind and getting it off your mind. Ellie is up next. Ellie is up next. Make sure you guys hit that thumbs up button, please, and thank you. Yeah, see, that's what it is, Moonbud. That's what it is. It's memories coming from that person from the past. Even if it's not necessarily him that's messaging you, but you associate that female with that person. And so that brings back memories of him. That's haunting you. So you need to maybe speak with somebody about that. All right, next is Ellie, Staff Grabber, and Six Up. Did you guys have any questions? This is for Ellie. We're going to do mom over here, dad over here. Yeah, when I was cleaning, this is the other cloth I came across. You are 6 up. You're always eating every time I come live. You're either eating or cooking. That's because of the time difference. All right, this is for Ellie. This is her mom. Message from her mom. I didn't mean to bounce out on you this morning, 6 up, but I hadn't been to bed yet. All right, now we're going to pull questions for Ellie's dad. Message from Ellie's dad. These two want to come together. I'm going to keep them together. These two seem to go together. Trust the process. Trust the process. I ordered a fan for to sit next to my laptop. Hopefully that'll help it. Hopefully I won't freeze up. I think that my laptop's not cooling down properly. You want to know if you're going to have more grandkids? Staff grabber? Okay, hold on 1 second. Hey, Pamela. All right, this is for Ellie. This is a message from Mom. Oh, what do we got here? This is your mother telling you need to take care of yourself. Do you have an appointment tomorrow? Are you going to get checked out tomorrow? Because you need to be loyal to yourself. And she feels like you're not doing that. You're at a crossroads. You're not sure. You're feeling exactly 6 up. This is your mom telling you that you're conflicted on how you feel about being loyal to taking care of yourself. You need to take care of yourself. This is your mom's telling you. Everybody's concerned about you, Ellie. You need to take care of yourself. Let's see what your dad has to say. He had an awful lot to say because he wanted me to pull 2 cards here. Hey to you guys out there in the bushes, make sure you hit that thumbs up button. Oh, what do we got here? These two are together. Whoa. Ellie, even your dad's telling you to take care of yourself. There's something going on. You have unfinished business. You have unfinished business. I see darkness here. You're taking a chance. You're taking a chance by not completing something. You have everything. You have everything you need to take care of this and this. You need to act on it. I feel there's something looming that you're not taking care of right here. I'm telling you, please. Take care of yourself. And both of your parents are telling you the same thing. Your mom is saying that you're being stubborn and you're not being loyal to yourself like you should. Over here, there's something looming. You have a decision to make, and you're taking a chance on it because, I don't know, you're a stubborn Capricorn. There's something going on that you need to take care of. And you have the ability to take care of it. Now's the time. Now's the time to act on it. Take care of it. Please. Take care of it. Of course you're stubborn, Ellie. You're Capricorn just like me. But there's something you need to take care of. And we both know what it's about. I'm not going to mention it. You're very welcome, Ellie. You're very welcome. Please get it taken care of. Roberto, are you here, Roberto? Oh no, Pamela, I'm sorry to hear that. Okay, this is for Roberto. He wants a rune reading. So we're going to do a rune reading here for Roberto. Yeah, Brenda, please don't yell at me. I know that stupid thing beeps, and it's because I'm not breathing. Pamela, I hope you find a place soon. If you guys put questions in here and I missed them, I apologize. All right, this is for Roberto. All right, we have the Fihu rune. No, that's the Ansus. This is the Ansus rune here. This is about wisdom, communication. So there's a lack of communication taking place right now with somebody that you need to be communicating with. This is the Suulu rune. This is about gaining the strength and the energy. Yours might be communication about health as well. And then we have the Ura's rune. I don't think you have the courage. I feel like you need to work up to gaining the courage, you might have something going on with your health that you need to get checked out for. And so I would advise you as well to seek out help. Make sure you get the help that you need. I mean, none of us like to go to the doctor, okay? Let's face it, we don't like to go to the doctor. We don't want to hear what the doctor has to say, especially if we know we have a problem. But the truth of the matter is, we need to get the strength and the courage and make that appointment and get in and get seen. Am I going to have all health questions today? Which I don't do health questions. I mean, if you come at me with a question about your health, I'm going to tell you, I'm not going to answer it. But health is coming up in the readings. And at least in here, I'm seeing health. And you're encouraged to gain the strength that you need to make that phone call and get checked out. Okay, Pamela, I got your question. I'll be asking the runes, because that's a yes or no question, but I got your question. I sure will. All right, Brenda is up next. Brenda wants a general reading with the tarot. You're very welcome, Roberto. You're very welcome. So this is for Brenda. I see 15 people and only 8 likes. Can you guys hit the thumbs up button, please? And thank you. For those of you out there in the bushes. I know you are, Brenda. That's why I didn't say your name a gazillion times. All right. You want general reading? Yes. I keep holding my arms back because I keep forgetting my camera's so far away from me. I'm trying to sit off to the side so my fan can hit my laptop and it can stay cool and not freeze up on me. Hey, Drew. You want Dree? You want tarot, or you want it with runes? Hey, Sweet Pea. Let's see. Dree wants a general reading. Sweet Pea. Okay, Dree. I got you. It's going to be a little bit. I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 ahead of you, counting the one I'm doing now. All right. This is for Brenda. So, what I'm seeing here is you're doing a balancing act. I don't know if you may have received an offer for another dog, or there may be coming another offer. I don't know. But I see you doing a balancing act here. And this is something new. That's why I'm saying possibly the dog. Another dog. Maybe an offer. I feel like if there is another offer that comes in, that oh, you did. I feel like there's a lack of loyalty. Now, we all know dogs are normally loyal to us, our dogs. So maybe one of the two, not the one you showed me, but maybe the other one, would not be loyal to you. This tells me now you're relieved. You're actually getting um, you're getting replies to your applications. You felt like a prisoner in your own mind waiting on the replies to come in. And now they're coming in, you can let go of this. But I feel like if you had an offer for two and you took the one but you didn't take the other one, I feel like the other one may not have been loyal, and you may have intuitively knew that. You may have known that the other one that you didn't pick would not be loyal to you. Because, when you get an older dog, we've got an older dog. I'm going to give you an example. We've got an older dog. He loves us. We feed him. But if he gets a chance to wander off, he's gone. He's not loyal to us. He did it today, as a matter of fact. So I'm thinking that maybe one of them that you had an offer on may not have been the type that would be loyal to you. And so that's why you didn't pick that one. You picked the one you picked. But you're no longer stressing out and feeling like a prisoner in your own mind over the applications. You're letting that all go. This is two different things. This is about the offer for two different dogs, one not being loyal. This is about the applications you were putting in that was bothering you. You were worried because you weren't getting what you wanted. You weren't getting the information you wanted, and you finally started getting that information in. In fact, now you had to make a choice between these two, and I feel like you chose the loyal one over the one that won't be loyal. And now you can breathe a sigh of relief and release this. Yeah, I'm pretty sure you are too. The one that you didn't pick, I don't think would have been loyal. Just like I said, we've got one here that we took because somebody, we didn't want to see anything happen to the dog. So we said we would take it, but the dog is not loyal to us. I mean, if he gets a chance to take off and wander off, he's gone. He did it again today. Yeah, you probably will, Brenda. He's so cute. Did you ever say what type of dog he is? Is he can't think of what breed is he? O2 Hurricane, you're up next. Oh, yeah. There would not have been any loyalty there, Brenda, being 8 years old. You would have had difficulties with him, with that dog. That's what I thought so. I wasn't sure. I thought at first I thought it was Jack Russell Terrier is what I thought. But I also thought the first thought that came to my mind was a Chihuahua. I think it was just the angle of the pictures that you showed me that made me think it might have been a Jack Russell mix. Okay, O2 Hurricane, are you here? You want a message from your aunt and uncle? Oh. Yeah, I think we just got this dog a little too, he was a little too older. And he's just not a loyal dog. Not to us. I don't think he'd be loyal to anybody, to be honest. All right, this is from your aunt. You're very welcome, Brenda. You're very welcome. I know that was probably stuff that's already happened. And sometimes that's what happens in my readings. All right, this is for O2 Hurricane. You want a message from your aunt and uncle? Okay, I need one more card for the uncle. There we go. You had that card before, the last time, I think. The childhood card? Memories? Yeah, I got to see him right away. Well, as soon as I came over to my laptop, I got to see him because I don't have my, this channel and my email's not on my other laptop. So I only get to see things that are when I come over to do my videos and stuff once a day. I don't sit at this one all day long. So I think you, O2 Hurricane, didn't you have this card the last time? I think you did. This is about your childhood again. And I feel like there's a loss. Somebody you cared about. You may have been younger, or they may have been younger when they crossed. Somebody either left, walked out of your life, or they crossed over. Somebody younger. So if if there's a person that's crossed over when you were younger from your childhood, they're letting you know that they love you. They're actually letting you know that they love you. And not to worry about them. Ah. That person must be there with your aunt and uncle. This is from your uncle. So this is about really deep thinking, decision making, planning, even subconsciously. You're looking to the universe. Rather than looking to others for answers, you're looking to the universe. And you are. You're coming to me to get answers or to communicate with your aunt and uncle. And here, your aunt and uncle, you feel loved by your aunt and uncle. You're going to have luck is coming into your life. You have the dragonflies. Dragonflies bring luck. So, your uncle's telling you that just keep looking to the universe, put it out to the universe, whatever it is that you want on this new moon. We have a new moon coming up in 3 days. In 3 days, on the 21st. Did you? Oh, wow. On the 21st, in 3 days, we are going to have a new moon and a solar eclipse. I don't know where the solar eclipse can be seen from, but it will be during the new moon on the 21st. That's when you set your intentions. You plant the seeds out into the universe, what you want during the new moon, so that during the moon phase, those seeds can grow. Wow. There's a strong message. If you got the same cards as the last time, see, I don't want, after I'm done with readings, I don't remember your readings unless they were profound and stood out to me greatly, immensely. I don't remember the readings. So, if, like I said, if there's something you want during this new moon on the 21st, set your intentions, plant those seeds out there. Tell the universe what it is that you want. What are you looking for? I mean, don't wait till the new moon and look to the universe and say, I want to become a millionaire. That's not going to happen. I mean, it could if you played the lottery, but then you'd have to get lucky on the lottery. That's not the kind of seed you plant. All right, Sarah. Sarah is working, I know, and listening. So I will timestamp Sarah. Sarah wants to know what's coming her way. But, things within reason. We don't want to plant a seed. I want to be a millionaire. That's just, or I want to win the lottery. You want something, that's a little more reasonable. You're very welcome, O2 Hurricane. You're very welcome. I'll timestamp just in case she's not listening. Sarah. I don't know who you're talking to, Mr. Hart.
Keep saying Sarah, keep saying Connor.
Yeah, I got her covered. I'll email her for timestamp if nothing else. Because I know she works and. All right. What's coming to Sarah? Whoa. Oh, wow. So, what do we have here? Well, there's a loss of something of value here. We'll start there. Here you have somebody that's creating chaos and abusing their power. This could be somebody where you work at. It could be somebody in your home life. They're not a very good leader. They're somebody that this could be somebody that is this could be not. If we look at this card as in a spiritual way, if this card was upright, I'd be saying this is your God source, your higher power, your source, whatever you prefer and choose to call that person. But it's in reverse, so that would be the opposite. Somebody, it's not your God source, it's not your higher power. Somebody, though, is creating chaos. But here, you're enjoying success. You're happy. But then I feel like that happiness is going to go away because you're going to lose something of value. Sarah, I think I know what this is, and I will email you. Pretty sure I know what this is. This card could represent somebody under the sign of Aries. I'm pretty sure I know what this is about, and I don't want to put your business out in public. So I will email you what I feel this is. Your prayers out for Sarah. Sarah is losing somebody. That's all I'm going to say. I'm sorry, Sarah. All right, Preet, you want to know what Jeremy's current energy is towards you? Are you out there, Preet? There you are. I got you, Tara. Yeah. I don't know what that is, staff grabber. I've never heard of Tulsa King. Marilyn. You want tarot, Marilyn? Marilyn, you want that question with tarot? You have the choice on that. The only ones that don't get a choice is the yes or no questions. They're getting read with runes. All right, this is for Preet. Jeremy's current feelings towards you. Make sure you guys hit that thumbs up button, please, and thank you. Oh, okay. I didn't even know the man was still around. Good grief. I haven't watched Stallone since Rambo. These two, I'm going to trust a process, are coming together. Jeremy's current feelings towards Preet. All right, these two were together. Whoa. Yes, staff grabber, you know I don't own a TV. I don't own Netflix. I don't have any of those. I don't have Hulu. I don't have any of that. I have YouTube. All right, Pre. What do we got going on here? So I don't know the sign of Jeremy. I don't know what Jeremy's astrology sign is. And I don't know. Jeremy may have oh, he's an Aries. Okay. He may be taking a leap of faith on new love. Somebody may have come between you and Jeremy, where you may be all in. Jeremy may be infatuated with a new person, because this represents a new person. And I feel like maybe this new person has captured Jeremy's attention and pulled his ex. Okay. Do you know what sign his ex is? Because this is telling me it's a new person. Well, no, you're right. This is the page. This could be him it could, the page, he could be revisiting the boy ex. He could be revisiting the ex. The ex could have done something to convince him to take a chance and come back. So Jeremy has strong feelings towards the ex. Unfortunately, I'm sorry. Yeah. I don't see Capricorn on the board. Capricorn's not here, but they could have Capricorn in their chart somewhere. This is the X, though. You're saying Jeremy's in Aries. This could be Jeremy right here. Has strong feelings towards this person. I'm sorry, Preet. I really am. I don't like giving messages like that, but it's the truth is the truth. Okay, Marilyn, I got you. The truth is the truth, and the truth of the matter is that the ex is putting the moves on and wants to try again with Jeremy. So you're going to just have to maybe move on or maybe just wait and see how it plays out. Ah, oh, look here. We've got a dog right there. And I've got goosebumps. She's using everything she can. So, I don't know, Preet. Just, maybe Jeremy's not the one. Pollyanna, what do you need to know now? What's Pollyanna need to know now? Sweet Pea, I don't know. Yeah, I got you. Never mind. I'm just trying to keep up with chat. It's hard to keep up when you're doing readings. All right, this is for Pollyanna. If it's not meant to be, it's not meant to be. I'm sorry, Preet. But it happens that way sometimes. Sometimes people give you false hopes. Oh, okay. Marilyn. I don't always use the astrology, Marilyn, but sometimes I do inquire in readings that come up like that, like when they're asking about relationships. All right, what does Pollyanna need to know right now? All right, what does Pollyanna need to know right now? Ooh. Oh. What do we got here? You're out of balance. You're out of balance. So let's start over here. Your guard is down. You've let your guard down. You're feeling like things are out of balance in your life right now. It could be your chakras are out of balance. And if it is your chakras, I'm going to have to say it's your throat chakra. And the reason I say that is because we have swords here. Swords represents communication. How do we communicate? By speaking. Now, this is also, you're finding it challenging to speak. I feel like it's your throat chakra. You're blocked. Your throat chakra is blocked. We'll have to figure out how to unblock that. I'll have to do some investigating. I've got to find, I think I've got a reel on Facebook that tells you the different locations on your body that you can massage and help clear your throat chakra. We'll have to investigate on crystals as well. There is a crystal. I'll have to figure out which one it is that will unblock your throat chakra. Your throat chakra is blocked. You're not able to communicate what you want to communicate to somebody. And you just let your guard down. You're very welcome, Pollyanna. You're very welcome. There's something you want to say to somebody, and right now you can't because your throat is blocked, your communication's blocked for some reason. We'll figure it out. We'll get it figured out. Staff grabber. Staff grabber. Yes or no question coming in here with the runes. Will you have more grandkids, staff grabber? That's a yes. That would be a yes. That is Uri's rune. Uri's rune represents strength, power, and courage. That is a yes. Let me put it over here so you can see it. You can't see it amongst all those lines. That's upright. That's a yes. You will have more grandkids. Thank you, staff grabber, for looking that up for me. I couldn't remember. Aquamarine. Awesome. All right. So, yes, staff grabber, looks like you might be going to have some more grandchildren. Pamela, you want to know if you're going to find a place before the holidays. Pamela, are you here, Pamela? Will Pamela find a place to live before the holidays that's not the hotel? Are you here, Pamela? And that's a no. That is the Assise rune. It looks like there's a problem with communication. There may be some problems when it comes to communication, when it comes to you finding a new place. I don't know where Pamela is. Are you here, Pamela? It says unfortunately, you're not going to find a new place before the holidays. This is the Ansus rune. There may be a difficulty with communication. All right. Dree, you want a general reading and you wanted to test out the runes. I'll have 10 by the middle of next year, Sweet Pea. I'll have 10 great grandchildren by the middle of next year. All right. This is for Dree. I'm going to put them in that. I'm going to put them over here so you can see them better. All right. What do we have here? So, starting with the first rune here, that is the Dagaz rune. You're going to have some sort of breakthrough. an awareness is going to come through. Here, the Ewa's rune, this is involving transportation. You may have some sort of difficulty with transportation. This is the Euro rune. This represents harvest and peace. You're going to find peace. Even though you may have some sort of transportation issues that may come up, you're going to find peace anyhow. You're not going to let this get to you. You might not know right away what the issue is with the transportation. There could be any issues from actual physical problems with your vehicle to maybe some other legality issue with your transportation. And you might have a breakthrough, something, that aha moment might come through, and you'll find peace in the end. The runes are a little bit different from the tarot, but I started my Thursdays. Thursday started out being strictly runes, and then people were wanting to ask questions, so I switched up and started making it both. But there you have it. Your worst enemy. You're very welcome, Dree. You're very welcome. Well, it's not necessarily operational problems that you might have with it. It might be some other sort of problem that you might encounter, if you know what I'm saying. There's one ahead of you, Marilyn. One person ahead of you. I'm almost to you. Sweet Pea, you're up next. You're after Sweet Pea, Marilyn. Once I'm done with Sweet Pea, you'll be up next. Sweet Pea wants a general reading. Are you here, Sweet Pea? Yeah, I have grandchildren all over the place, and I have great grandchildren all over the place, Sweet Pea. I know that feeling. All right, this is a general reading for Sweet Pea. All right, so it looks like maybe you're going to try something new, take a chance on something. But you're not sure. You're not sure which way you want to go. You might want to be careful, though. You might not want to take that chance, because what I'm seeing here is dark. It's very dark. And so you might not want to go there with either any of the ideas that you're thinking of here, even subconsciously, because you are in a good place now where you are, you have, you're committed and you're wise and everything is the way it should be in your life. And so I feel like taking a chance on something might not be a good idea. Not at this time. Maybe wait till after this new moon if you're going to try something. You're Irish too, Marilyn? Awesome. Oh, somebody's here with me. All right, Marilyn, you're up next. You're very welcome, Sweet Pea. You're very welcome. So, Marilyn, you're up next. You want to know what the rest of September, you want to know what's going on for the rest of September? What's going to happen for the rest of September? We're almost out of September, although we do have, like I said, in 3 days on the 21st, we have a new moon and a solar eclipse. I do not know who's going to get to see the solar eclipse this time around. I haven't looked to see where it will be visible at. But there will be a solar eclipse the same day as the new moon. Remember, guys, put your intentions out during the new moon. Set your intentions. What's coming for the rest of the month for Maryland? Maryland. You do, Sweet Pea? Aw. Wow. So for the rest of the month, you're feeling confused because there was somebody you were involved with has freed themselves. They could have freed themselves from impulsive behavior. They could have freed themselves from some sort of an addiction. And like I always say when I get this card, addiction does not have to be substances. We can have food addictions. We can have gambling addictions. We can have there's all kind of addictions. But somebody in your life has freed themselves. And I feel like once they freed themselves from whatever it was, whether it was impulsive behavior or an addiction, it was like a wake-up call to them. And now you're not feeling loved. You don't feel complete now. They may have made you feel complete when they were dealing with whatever it was they were dealing with. And now you feel like you're at a loss. You can't make decisions. You're feeling like you can't decide on, you can't make this, you're having trouble making decisions on your own independently. This person may have been somebody that you were close with, and the both of you together would make decisions together, although this queen would normally make the decisions independently. Maybe you were undecided on how you felt about this person freeing themselves from whatever they freed themselves from. Again, toxic behavior, impulsive behavior, addictions, whether it be substance, food, gambling, or some other type of an addiction. Because you name it, people can be addicted to it. Video games. It could be video games that they're freeing themselves from. And maybe it's you that's freeing yourself from video games. You said you were on the cusp of Capricorn. This is Capricorn right here. Maybe you're having trouble making decisions now that maybe you're freeing yourself from somebody that's not capable of making independent decisions. You're not feeling fulfilled right now when it comes to love. You're not feeling the love right now. And these things can change. These things can change, but from now until the end of September, I would say perhaps there is difficulty with decisions, not feeling loved. Perhaps it's by yourself, on your own, not loving yourself. You're not caring enough about yourself. Okay, so maybe it's that you're not caring enough about yourself. You know, we have to love ourselves before we can love anybody else. Anyhow. So maybe you need to take better care of yourself. Maybe you have a decision to make and you're having a hard time making that decision on your own. I feel like maybe you need to love yourself more. Maybe do some more self-care, meditate and ground yourself. I cannot encourage that enough. Meditation and grounding yourself. Does anybody else have any other questions? If you're not, now's the time I'm going to encourage you. If you're not a member, you might want to consider becoming a member. I do have three different tiers that you could join. Tier 1 gets to see members only. All the tiers gets a members only live once a week. I do members only lives on Tuesdays. We never know what the topic's going to be about unless somebody has something specific they want to know about. And I do my best to educate on spiritual things, spiritual guidance. You want to know, will things calm down, Irish? Is that a question you want me to answer? Okay. Will things calm down? I'm going to use the runes to answer this. Dang ads. I'm going to use the runes to answer this. Will things calm down? Yes. That is the was rune. It represents partnership, transportation, The Ewaz rune actually represents a horse. Back in the day, whenever they first started using runes, when they created the runes, it represented a horse. This says that yes, it will. Things will calm down. You're gonna do fine, Pollyanna. You're gonna do fine. Yes, Pamela, I did. I did, Pamela, and your answer was no, that you're not going to find a place um, before the holidays. It has to do with communication. Maybe there's miscommunication. Yeah, if you rewind, Pamela, I did. I did do your reading. Did I freeze up? No. Okay. Well, since that's a quick yes or no question, Marilyn, I'll go ahead and answer it. You want to know if the legal situation will be in your favor, be over soon. That's a yes. Right now it's a standstill, but yes, it will eventually be over. Marilyn, yeah, it will. You're welcome, Pamela. You're very welcome. I will be back on, I believe, Sunday. Oh no, staff grabber. Aw, Pamela, thank you for the super sticker. Thank you so much for supporting my channel. I greatly appreciate that. Thank you so much for that. Uh, oh, let me check. See if she's going live. She's already live. Okay, well, I guess I'm going to end then. All right. Well, I send much love and many blessings. Let me say thank you to everybody before I go. Thank you, Sarah, for being a member for 33 months, Brenda for 8 months, Pollyanna for 10 months. Mr. Hart coming in at 42 months. Staff Grabber coming in at 38 months. And Pamela, thank you for the $5 super sticker. I greatly appreciate all of you. I don't know if I can redirect over to 6 Up, but 6 Up is live, so I'm going to go ahead and shut down. I send much love and many blessings to everybody. As always, I'll see you back next time. Stay safe out there and have a wonderful day.